Good day, guys. Bing here. Today I'm going to quickly go through some of the some questions in the comments section. Actually, if I have this one. So this is I think this is from. Okay, so this is from. Sorry, too long. Yeah, so just to asking about how can we just not model these panels, because we know how to model them, right? So you can use pattern based or adaptive family, but how to quickly just model. So just imagine that's just different material. How to model a wall with different material. So I'll just quickly show you. So let's create a new project. So there are different ways of doing this. Okay. So first, let's just create a wall, WA wall. So I'm going to create maybe different materials. So I'm going to use a so let's just use a brick veneer wall. So I'll just draw a brick veneer wall. Okay, so this is brick veneer. So this is side. So let's imagine that's brick. So this is timber. So what we need to do is just create a different wall types to edit, duplicate. So this time I'll just call it timber cladding wall. Okay, so I just go in there, and then let's try to change. Of course the thickness will be different, right? So I'll just change this one to maybe 20 mil, just to create a. I'm going to change this material to a timber. So I'll just it's still on my other screen. So I'll create a new material. Okay, rename. I'll just call it timber cladding, and go. Don't worry about appearance. I'll just quickly just add, create a, just give it a vertical, where is it? Vertical 100 vertical. Oh, there's no 100 vertical. That's fine. Let's just duplicate 100 vertical and change this to 90 degree. Okay. So now we have a different wall type. So, and also the thickness will be different, right? So what we can do is we just stack them together. So no need to do stacked wall. We can just oh, actually, hang on. Let me think. First, yeah, I'll just copy it. Control C. Okay, Control C, and paste in same location. Paste in same place, and then so just be careful, because when you change the wall type, because the thickness is different, and all these structures are different. So you need to make sure you use the correct one. So I'm going to use because they share the same 90 mil timber stud. So we're going to use core center. So which means when we change the wall type, the structure will still in the same location. Okay, so core center. So I'm going to change this one to the brick veneer wall. So now they are actually exactly the same height. So we will have some issue, but don't worry too much. Brick veneer, which one? This one. Okay, so now, and then we can just drag this up. So now we can see these are two, right? So but we need these patterns. So we can just, you can do it either this one or this one, but I'll just do this one, edit profile. So, and then we can just quickly just draw some shape and delete this one, trim this trim, and finish, and then we can just join them. Once joined, so this will become one wall. So you can see. Okay, let's do it again. I'll just unjoin. if we unjoin, there are two walls so overlapping, you can see. So this is the timber cladding wall, this is brick veneer wall. So once we join, and also just be careful when you usually if you join use your join geometry to this two elements in the same category. So the first one you pick will be let me show you. Okay, so first I pick this brick wall and pick this timber wall. You will see, so this timber wall is being cut by the brick wall. So if I HH this brick wall, so you can see this timber will become this. If I do it the other way around, so let's unjoin them. So I'll join, click the timber wall first and the brick wall next. So you will see this time we cut the brick wall with the timber wall, so it would be different if I HH the brick wall. So you can see the timber wall is still the just one more, but the brick wall become, you know, only the brick, not the brick, only the except the thickness of the timber wall. Okay, so only that part. Okay, so but don't worry, you don't need to unjoin. You can always, you know, switch join order, and then if you do this, so it can become this again. Okay, so that's it. So very simple, right? So, and let's have a look in section. If I cut section box, you can see the structure. So I've changed this to median, and you can see, so that's a timber stud, that's substrate, timber cladding, timber stud all the way to the top. Okay, so this is the first, so we can just use two wall, and also we can hang on, let me think. You can also have a for example a wall, a normal wall with another wall with only the finish, only the brick, for example, without these things. Okay, so that would be very similar. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so and another question is about I think it's about face. Okay, so let me just quickly go. So first, when we need to go to manage and have a look. So this is the face, the settings for face. So have a look. So these are the default setting for face. Usually there will be one existing. Oh, hang on. This is weird. Why this is past and says new construction, and this future says existing? Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, so and these are the list of face. You can have more than two. Okay, you can sometimes when we have a project, we can have stage, you know, different stage A or stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. So yeah, so you can create multiple face. Okay, so and also sometimes you can combine different face into one face. Okay, so face filter. Face filter is used to control the graphic setting for views. Okay, so I'll explain this one in later. So, and the graphic override. So these are the graphic settings. So usually, so for example, we wanted to see like in a floor plan existing element to be black, demolished element to be red dashed, and new. So new will be, you know, whatever. So there will be no graph setting usually. So okay, so that's and temporary. So which means that the elements is demolished in the same phase that it is created. Okay, so let's click OK and go to So you can do the face in the 3D view as well. Okay, so but I'm going to just go to a floor plan. So quickly, I'll just delete this, delete. Okay, so I'll just create some wall. Okay, so WA wall. So for example, we have some so first, so just make sure when you model something, you need to change the face to so for example, this is actually new construction phase floor plan. So if we need to create something existing, so we need to change this one to existing in the model those stuff. Or you can just, after you model them in the new construction phase, you can change them to existing, so now become existing. So you will say, oh, it's disappeared, but no, don't worry, because we are using new construction. Let's change it to new, and okay, it's back. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly create some maybe just create a door. Window door is dr, window is wn. Okay, and create some, another wall. And then, so what I'm going to do is I want to demolish some of the wall and create adding more new walls. But now these are all existing, and then the next stage is, so you can change this face to new. Change face to new. Oh, hang on. Usually show all will show everything. Where's my, so we need to have a look. So this template is weird. Okay, so first these two are okay. I think it's probably because of these. So yeah, so usually past will be existing, right? So future will be new. So I'm not sure why they are. So let me, we can't swap them. So I think what we can do is we can probably just change the name. So let's do it. Change the name. I'll copy this to this. We can't have the same name. So I'll change this one to 1, and I'll just copy this one, proposed. I'll just copy proposed to existing, and then this existing existing, and this will be existing, and change this one to new construction. So just to swap them around. Yeah, I'm not sure why they are swapped. Maybe this template is not right. So now let's have a look again. So go to new construction. Yeah, so that's correct. So this time we probably need to change this one to existing. So okay, so let's have a look again. So new, and when you use new, so show all, which means all the existing will be graphically overridden. So you can see it become black, right? And if you use show complete, so it will show the normal color. And if I change this one to existing, you will also see them because they are created in existing. Okay, so now let's change this back to new construction. So we need to demolish something. So one way of doing this is you can go to modify. So find a little hammer. Not there. Yeah. Maybe select element. Little hammer. Where is it? Here. Demolish, right? So you can, the first method is you can use this one in the demolish. So just make sure you are under the new construction phase. Okay, so and also let's change this one to all, so we can see everything. So you can see all the black wall which is existing, and if we use a little hammer and knock these two walls down, so you will see this become the graphic setting. We'll use the graphic setting of demolished. Okay, so you can see with a pattern cross pattern, and with that red dashed line. Okay, and also another way of doing this is you can select the element, just look at this face created, so just change this one to new, it will become demolished. And then after that, so if we need to model some new wall, let's just WA. So for example, I want to adjust this one slightly, add a little extension here, and then that is it. So of course, we usually don't want to see everything in one view. So what we usually do is we use different face filter for them. So for example, if I want to show a demolition plan, usually we use new construction phase with face filter, previous, and the demo. So this is a existing and demolition plan. And then when we need to show existing and propose, so we show previous and new. Okay, so you can tell the difference. These are existing and these are new. And sometimes we don't want to see any of the existing. So I want to show the original, like the patterns or the colors. So we can use show complete. Okay, that's it. And of course, show all will show everything, including the temporary. So temporary element is, so for example, if I draw a wall, okay, so this wall is created under new construction, and if I demolish it in new construction as well, it becomes a temporary wall. So this it can be useful. So sometimes I use this one to just temporarily have some element there, because I spend some time to model something, and then the client said, oh, I don't want that, but instead of just delete them, so maybe I just demolish them in the same phase, just keep it there, so in case the client changed their mind. Okay, so I think that's it. So basically all these filters is enough, and you can also add new face filter. So sometimes I want, so for example, you can add a face filter to only show the temporary element. So for example, you can just click on new and just name it here, and then for new, so if you don't want to show new, just not displayed, and existing not displayed, demolition not displayed, and only the temporary. So depending on what you can, if you use overridden, it will always show this pattern, and if you use by category, means it will show the original color. So if I click OK, so use that new filter I just created, you will see it will only show that temporary element with its original graphic setting. Okay, so that's about that. I think that's about it. So this is a very tricky one. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's a bug, but it's quite interesting because these two are swapped, and then so it can create some confusion. So yeah, just be careful. Just make sure that past is existing, future is new. I think that's pretty much it. Show complete. And also sometimes when a lot of times we have something missing in the view, so sometimes it's hidden, and sometimes it's because filter. So if anything about filter, if it's hidden by the filter, you can reveal them by using none. Okay, if we change it to none, it will show everything. So okay, so it will show everything except you hide them, and then you need to use this reveal hidden element. Okay, so that's about the face. Yeah, and just make sure to don't create a demolishing face. Okay, so you don't need that. I think that's it. That's for the second question. I think last one. Okay, so I just quickly talk about. I think that we have some suggestion about that pattern for the arch, and yeah. So I think I've seen that video as well. So basically, if we have something, so let me just quickly show you. So I'll just model in place. Okay, so I'll just use a. So which one do I use? I'll just model in place a wall. Okay, so if I do a sweep, for example, I'll just draw a sketch, do an arc on the floor, and finish it, and edit profile. I'll just add a little rectangular shapes, and then if I give it a brick, so let's just BRICK, find a brick material. Yeah, maybe let's just use soldier cores. Okay, so you will see the pattern's not right? Okay, so it's all like same direction. But if we edit sweep and just add a little bit, so if I for example, I rotate it by 0.1 degrees. Okay, so and finish it and finish. Now you will see it become so. Yeah, I will follow that shape. So this is perfect. And let's have a look. Actually, I want to have a look in realistic view. See the pattern. So it looks like it also follows. So which is great. So which means if let me just finish this one. So maybe we can just add an arch here. So let's just do a use. Edit profile. So if I do something like this, okay, so what I did, split SL, split is under here, split here, split SL, okay, split and trim TR. Split, the little knife is quite interesting. TR, trim, okay. So finish this one, and then we can just, we can probably just model in place, use wall, and can use sweep, pick path, pick this, finish, and edit profile. Just add a little, just very tiny, or just 120, maybe 200. Okay, so and then this, just align this with the wall. Oops, too short. Okay, so it looks like this line is already on this surface. I'll drag this out. I'll give it a thickness. Okay, so 10, and then finish it. So now this one of finished model. Maybe I should just give it a material. So maybe maybe we use that one. So I'm going to change this one to hang on, let's just use this material. So what's this material? I just copy it. Okay, Control C and select this one, edit, and Control V and finish. So now you can see the pattern's not right? So we can just go edit, and select this, edit profile. And I'm just going to, you can also, drag this one to, change it to maybe 99 or sorry, 9.9. But you can also do this, rotate 0.1 degree. So it's very, very little change. So it's 9.8. This is 10.2. Okay, so finish. And then that's perfect. Okay, so I think this will work. So because it works in realistic view, so it should work in render as well. I'm not sure about the. Yeah, looks like it also works in hidden line, which means the surface pattern. It also works on the surface pattern. So yeah, that's great. So I think if you need to model something like this, I think this is very very easy. Okay, so, and of course you can always do like actually model bricks or model some like family, adaptive family, like what we previously did. So it's all up to you. I think that's it. So today we talked about having two walls together, joined together to create. I'll quickly do it again. So timber cladding wall. Okay, so maybe change it to shade SD. So I'll Control C. Okay, Control C, and change this one. I'll change this one to core center, and change this one to a different wall type. So that's a brick veneer. And the edit profile, just do something like this. Trim TR, and finish. Okay, and then paste in same place. So which means paste the timber, the original timber, in the same place, and join brick, and that's it. Okay, so, and of course you can also create a timber wall, and then only you create a wall without any of the structure, so the result will be very similar. And the second topic we talk about face. Okay, so faces, and the last one is this little trick. It's very it's quite useful. So okay, so fine. Let me just do the final another one. Okay, so just very quick. I just use wall, create another. I want to see if I hang on. If I sweep, I can't. Can I sweep like maybe sketch? Let's try spline. So I want to see if spline also work. Okay, so edit profile, finish, and also I want to sorry, not this one. Finish this and paste that brick. Perfect. It doesn't work. See, it doesn't work. Okay, so it doesn't work because I forgot to adjust the profile. So let's just quickly do it. I think it will work. Also rotate it by 0.1 degree and finish. Not perfect. No, it doesn't work. It works a little bit here, but not here. So it looks like it will work on arc, but not spline. Okay, so that's good. At least we know this won't work on some in some scenarios, but yeah, but for this arc it works. That's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.